Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm back out in the shop tonight and working on my piano blank. There's the entry hole, there's the exit hole, both dead down the center, and that is a tiny blank, so that was a painstaking operation. Before I drilled this, I spent a ton of time with squares checking the drill press, making sure the bit was perfectly straight, the table was level, when the blank was in the vise, making sure that it was pointing perfectly perpendicular to the table. It took me twice as long to set up as it did to drill, but that paid off. I have perfect entry and exit holes. Next up, we're going to get the back tube glued into this, and they'll be ready to trim it and take it to the lathe. Been a pretty good night so far. I was luckily able to get that blank drilled, and I've got my gift card blanks. I ended up getting 4 blanks out of that stack of gift cards. I've got one on the drill press right now in the vise, getting ready to drill it for tubes. Well guys, it's about time to call it quits. Let me show you where I'm at. I took this blank to the sander, and you can see that I've got the tube right up to the edge of the blank, so it's ready to go to the lathe. The Aframasia blanks are the same. They're ready to go to the lathe. Here's the Blackhawks Silmar blank. It's ready to go to the lathe. And then over here on the table saw, I've got my piano blank. I've got the tube drilled in this end. It's going to be a modified slimline, so there'll be no tube in this end. I put a little CA on the sides just to kind of make sure it's soaked down in there and everything was held together nice. It's just drying. Here are the 2 colored pencil blanks from my wife's pen. They've been sanded down, and I went ahead and put a little more CA glue on the edges, just some thin to let it soak in. And right here are the 2 gift card blanks with the tubes, and they're drying. I won't be back out to the shop until Saturday. I have a commitment tomorrow, which is Friday evening. But when I come out to the shop, the first thing I will do is get the gift card blank and the piano keyboard blank trimmed down to the proper size, and I'll get the tubes, the blank perpendicular with the tube, so they're ready to turn. That won't take very long at all, and at that point I'm ready to start turning. So real happy with my progress tonight. I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and we'll see you on Saturday.